Trish Tidd, the chair of the Kingston Municipal Budget Committee. And I'd like to open the 2023 public hearing for the Town of Kingston Municipal Budget Committee to review and make recommendations on the proposed 2023 operating budget and revenue. I'm also opening our regular meeting to discuss any other items that may come up. Before we start, I'd like to start the session with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. So I have a call meeting to order, and there's a question for We're all set? We're all set. Before we get started, I'd like to make some introductions and explain the procedure for making recommendations on the proposed 2023 budget and estimated revenue, how that's going to work. I'd like to thank all the members of the Municipal Budget Committee for all their work this year. Please welcome Rick Weissman, Vice Chair, Secretary Stacey Ryan, Buddy Diaz, Gary Finnerty, Nick Holford is not present, John Kramer is from Kate, Andrew Roth, and Shaw Tilton. I'd also like to introduce the members of Kingston Select Board, Richard Wilson, Alessio, Christopher Basha, and Charles R. Thank you to the Select Board for your work in developing the budget this year, and thank you to Chuck for working as closely with us as our liaison to the Select Board. And one more thank you to Paula Mahoney, the town's new finance director, for all of her help in developing the budget and getting us all the necessary paperwork to keep the budget info honest. All right, so what's going to happen is I will read each budget line by line that was submitted by the different town departments and committees. As I read each line, if someone has a question on a line item, they can yell out "buy," and we will include that item and discuss it at the end of that department's budget. If there are no buy items for the department, then we will vote to approve that department's total budget. I anticipate that the liaison for the budget committee will make a motion followed by a second from anyone on the board. The vote of the budget committee will then be recorded, followed by the select board voting on that department's budget. If there is a buy line item being held, then the budget committee will discuss that line item and vote on the change. Then the committee will move forward to vote on the new total department budget. I may take some budgets out of order for the convenience of the presenter. When we meet today, we will have a total proposed budget for 2023. When the hearing is over, the budget committee will meet under its own agenda to be sure that all votes are verified. So let's get started. The budget committee this year, we worked really hard to lower the overall budget. Originally, we were at about 13% increase in October. Currently, we're at 8.9, which is much closer to being consistent with the current rate of inflation. All the town departments are facing increased costs for supplies, repairs, and fuel, very similar to what we're seeing in our own households. There's also a 3% total increase for all town employees, as well as increases in benefits costs such as Social Security that are beyond our control. There are a few large items that the town pays out that we get reimbursed for. Those line items will be explained as we get to them. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. First department office executive. So executive, do I read the numbers? Or just the? No, just okay. Salaries selectmen, $22,100. Salaries full-time, $178,582.
No, that's 2022.
I'm reading the wrong line.
Good try.
Maybe I'll put my glasses on. All right, get that.
Get serious.
All right, let me Leave that line there. This one. Okay. Salary selectmen, 22,100. Salaries full-time, 205,772. Salaries part-time, 10,000. Salaries overtime, $1. Salaries COLA, 6,056. Ads classified, 1,200. Books, 500. Computer maintenance, 81,108. Computer software user fees, 3,000. Computer training, $1. Computer upgrade, 1,000. Consulting and outside services, $1. Contracted services, 80,000. Dues, 6,500. Equipment maintenance contracts, 1,300. Equipment repairs, $1. Equipment supplies, $1. Forms and envelopes, 700. Info printing and mailing, $1. Legal ads, 1,000. Mileage and meals, 2,000. Penalties, 1,000. Postage, 13,000. Recording fees, 150. Seminars and training, 1,070.
Penalties was 100, just for the library.
Okay. Correction on penalties is 100. Solid waste task force, $1. Supplies, 3,600. Tax map updates, 3,000. Tax maps for sale, $1. Telephone internet, 6,800. Town cable TV operations, 500. Town reports, 1,000. Total, on executive, 451,464. Let's see the budget.
Need a motion?
Move to approve the executive budget.
Second over there?
Second.
All in favor?
Then we need to get an exact count, so make sure you put your hand up for
Okay, okay.
real firm minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve the executive budget.
Second.
Discussion. First, I mean, so they can leave.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to hang up. If the people are just here,
Yeah, we can skip ahead.
be fair to them.
So,
Waste their day.
skip to library.
Like,
So let me just make a note that we put that one.
Which one?
I'm going to do library.
you don't have to mention names.
When you find the yellow, what page?
Last day.
Okay, so we're in the library. Salaries full-time, 165,900. Salaries part-time, 83,337. Pay for performance, $1. Salaries COLA, blank. Disability insurance, $945. FICA, $19,066. Health and dental insurance, $61,466. Retirement, $23,326. Transfer account, $96,986, for a total of $451,027.
I make a motion to accept the library budget. Second.
All in favor? Okay.
So moved. Second. Discussion. Ms. Blair?
That was quick.
It was just about the library.
Number 45,
So next up is Parks and Recreation. Salaries coordinator part-time, 26,000. Salaries coordinator part-time COLA, 780. Christmas, 400. Computer, $1. Dues, 75. Easter, 500. Equipment, supplies, 0. Fireworks, 0. So we have a buy on that one. Halloween, 400. Kingston Days Entertainment, 0. Buy. Mileage and meals, 50. Movie night, 0. Pizza day, 0. Seminars and training, 100. Senior events, 0. Senior events bus, 3,000. Senior lunch program, 0. Summer field trips, 0. Summer field trips bus, 6,000. Did I buy on that one? Telephone internet, 2,064. Vacations activities, 300. For a total of 39,670. All right, we have a few buys on that one. So I have buys on fireworks, Kingston Days Entertainment, senior lunch program, and summer field trips with the bus.
Is that good? So I thought the fireworks was taken out of my budget as well as the Kingston Days Entertainment. That was a few years ago, and I'm not sure why it's back. But that's been out for a while. I'm not even sure how they got it there.
Okay.
But I propose to take those out, even though they're 0.
Yeah, and they've been 0 for a few years.
I think it will fall off next year's budget since there was an item in 2020. I think it's carried
Okay.
back a couple of years.
Okay, I thought it was out last year. Not a big deal. And then the only other thing was I'd like to put $3,000 in the senior lunch program and take out $3,000 from the summer field trips bus.
I make a motion to accept those changes.
Do you have a second?
I'll second.
Second? All in favor?
For the senior lunches?
And the bus, how did the 6,000 begin with?
Right. So for the field trips bus, I feel that that's money we can take out of the revolving fund to pay for part of that, because those are the people that are, so the people that are paying and giving us money in the revolving fund are the people that would pay for the field trips bus. That makes sense? And a couple of years ago, I asked to keep that in because of COVID and not knowing how many buses I would need and what the situation might be. But now I think we could take half that out and absorb it in the revolving fund and put it back. I really think the senior lunch program needs to be there. That's a very important thing for seniors. They've been out 3 or 4 times this year and just raving about just being able to get out and socialize and talk to people.
The link is a subsidized,
Right.
there's a fee with a charge that is subsidized by the town.
Right, and it used to be the lunches that were at the congregational church, and now that COVID hit, and then when COVID was kind of dwindling, we don't have the cook, and I guess the congregational church, I'm not sure we have that either, so we've been using the money to have them come out to lunch. And my plan next year would be that they would pay like half of it, and we pay half of it, and get as many people out doing things in local restaurants to get out and do things.
And how many people did you
Between 25 and I've had up to 35 or 40.
What's the criteria to go on lunch?
You have to be a Kingston resident and a senior. Sorry, you don't qualify, you're too young.
I'm surprised I haven't seen you. You were.
a lot of seniors don't look at our website, don't look at Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff. So that's one of my goals for this year is to get it out to more people and have everybody take a turn, so to speak. So, and there was a lot of different people, but there were some repeats too.
When you was at the congregational church and there were 40, 50 people every month, it was quite a turnout, but it was also convenient to be right there in church, really subsidized that program.
And there was volunteers that ran it too. They spent a lot of time doing that. It was not just a cook, it was all the people involved in it.
So we cleaned up
Cleaning. It's a lot of work. It was absolutely wonderful, but unfortunately I think it may be gone. But
How many events a year do they want to hold?
for the lunches,
Yeah.
I think this year we had 5.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 6.
They usually suspend it in the summer. It's usually the fall, spring.
Yeah, the lunches can be into the winter. I mean, we did, and like I said, I try to do local restaurants, so we're patronizing them and keeping, just supporting them, so.
So we have a motion and second. So, all in favor?
I don't think we make a motion to change.
No, it's not.
So change got approved, and then, overall budget?
Make a motion to set the budget to 96, 7, 1.
Because there was no change in the overall budget. Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
So moved.
Alright, so we'll go back.
We had 2 minutes.
I want to thank you. Jimmy, want to thank you.
I think we have elections and then town clerk. So we'll do that page. Alright, so next up is elections and registration. Supervisor of checklist clerical, 500. Supervisor of checklist supplies, 100. Salary supervisor of checklist, 1,200. Election salaries part-time, 1,600. Election food, 750. Election grant expense, 0. Election mileage and meals, 50. Election printing, 1,700. Election programming, 2,500. Election supplies, 1,000, for a total of 9,400.
Make a motion to accept.
Second. All in favor?
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Town clerk salary, 80,000. Town clerk salary full-time, 124,000. Town clerk salary overtime, 500. Town clerk salary part-time, 0. Town clerk salary COLA, 5973. Boat launch keys, 400. Computer maintenance, 4,700. Computer supplies, 400. Computer upgrades, 2,000. Consulting services deeds, 2,500. Dog tags, 550. Dues, 60. Equipment contracts, 500. Forms and envelopes, 2,000. Mileage and meals, 500. Office equipment, 100. Recording fees, 500. Seminars and training, 1,000. Supplies, 500, for a total of 226,183.
Make a motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, next, finance administration. Assessing, $21,750. Audit, $16,000. Budget committee salaries, $750. Budget committee books, $30. Budget committee supplies, $100. Budget committee legal ads, $300. Budget committee meals and miles, $400. Budget committee seminars, $100, for a total of 16.
Yeah, I think you have to go back up and do the assessing.
Assessing and auditing, do we
Because they're not.
vote on those? Okay. I read right through. All right, so vote on assessing and audit, do we need to separate those?
Yes.
Okay, so I need a motion on assessing for $21,750.
You can make a motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Motion, second.
Aye.
Next one is audit for $16,000.
Make a motion to accept.
Second. All in favor? Aye.
Second.
Okay, and then we have budget committee for a total of $1,680.
Motion. Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Second.
Another page back.
If we vote against it, then we don't have to meet.
Okay, so the next ones are all separate individual things. So next one is treasurer salary, $7,800.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Yes, move.
Second.
Trustees trust fund salaries, $1,875.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
There's one abstain.
Should I abstain?
One abstain, two abstain.
So two abstain.
All in favor?
So,
Two abstentions.
for the record, Chris,
Yep,
what is the vote count on that?
two abstentions.
6-0, 2 abstentions.
Okay, I just want to make sure the count is on the back, that we have the right numbers. So that's what we need.
I think we can mention that, yeah, for elections, she should have abstained. So we want to vote on that? Do it at the end.
Well, I,
Should notice that Heather's mark is staying, that's probably fine.
okay, so the problem is that she actually motioned to approve.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll motion to approve it if you will. Rick, use your outside voice. Okay. I'll move to, motion that she wants to abstain, sorry.
Just not me, Phil. It's just not me.
It was
The abstain. I was registered. The vote will be 7-0, 1 abstention. Thank you.
Okay, next one is trustee trust fund, bookkeeping, 2,000.
Move to approve.
All in favor? Aye.
Move.
Second.
No, I don't know.
You need to abstain. I think you're on the committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jonathan abstained too, then we're just
All right, next one is legal expense, 45,000. All in favor? Aye.
second.
All in favor?
Yeah.
are the ones with a few. Okay, next up is personnel administration. Criminal record check, 700. Dental insurance, 30,000. Disability insurance, 16,000. Health and life insurance, 498,654. Medicare, 44,418. Pay for performance, 43,878. Retirement, 455,687. Social Security, 189,924. Wage salary adjustment, 0. Unemployment insurance, 2,820. Workers' compensation insurance, $71,015, for a total of $1,353,095.
Move to approve.
Second, all in favor?
So moved.
Second.
Yes.
Yes.
We get it now.
All right, next one is planning and zoning. Salaries part-time, 31,200. Salaries COLA, 663. Books, 200. Contracted services, 5,000. Copier maintenance, 500. Engineering consultant, 5,000. Forms and envelopes, 150. Legal ads, 1,800. Matching grants, 2,500. Mileage, 150. Office equipment, 1,020. Planner, 44,924. Postage, 100. Recording fees, 900. Seminars and training, 600. Supplies, 350. Test pit soil scientist, 500. Computer upgrade maintenance, 400. MS 365, 0. For a total of 95,957. Motion?
Move to accept.
Second? Second. All in favor?
Move.
Second.
John.
Yes, yes.
Zoning Board of Adjustments, salaries, 2,600, COLA, 80, books, 60, legal ads, 1,500, seminars and training, 300, supplies, 50, for a total of 4,590. Motion? Second? All in favor?
I'm going to stay.
You're gonna stay.
I don't have. I can do that. Yes, yes, yes.
Because this is the grant.
This one is historic district commission, right?
No, no. This is budget for the day.
Alright, next up is historic district commission, salaries, 561, abutter notices, 150, books, 75, dues, 75, grant match, $1, legal ads, 125, supplies, 50, technical consulting, 100, training, 75, for a total of $1,212.
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Move.
Second.
All right, next up is government buildings. Salaries full-time, 112,320. Salaries overtime, 3,354. COLA, 3,397. Air quality testing, 3,400. Capital equipment, 6,000. Capital improvements, 40,000. Equipment maintenance, 7,500. Equipment rental, 3,000. Fertilizer, 6,000. Fire equipment, 2,000. Fixture repair, $5,000. Flags, $1,800. Fuel tank maintenance, $1. Hardware and tools, $6,000. Heat and service, $25,000. Landscaping, $1,500. Lift maintenance, $1,500. Lumber and supplies, $1,800. Membership fees, $1. Monitoring, $7,000. Organic land care, $2,500. Painting, $2,750. Paper and cleaning supplies, $6,000. Park maintenance, $4,000. Porta potty, $5,000. Safety equipment and uniforms, $1,500. Seminars and training, $1,000. Septic, $3,000. Telephone, internet, $1,800. Tree maintenance, $1,000. Utilities, electric, $25,000. Water cooler rentals, $2,400. Water testing, $500. For a total of $293,023. Motion? Second. All in favor? Aye.
Second.
All right, next up is cemeteries. Salaries part-time, $1. Millstream salaries part-time, $1. Salaries COLA, $1. Contracted services, $24,000. Equipment maintenance, $1,000. Flowers, $50. Improvement, $1,000. Mileage and meals, $1. Seminars and training, $200. Stone repairs, $1,000. Supplies, $200. Millstream contracted services, $4,000. Millstream equipment maintenance, $250. Millstream expenses, $500. Millstream flowers, $500. Millstream improvements, $1,500. Millstream mileage and meals, $1. Millstream stone repairs, $200. Millstream supplies, $100. For a total of $34,505. Motion, second? Second. All in, okay, all in favor?
So I was three abstentions.
Three abstentions. Second.
Okay.
Insurance, liability, $75,493. Deductible, $4,000, for a total of $79,493.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Second.
All right, regional association dues, $6,300.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Second.
Yes.
Okay, next up is other general government, cable channel and social media salary, $5,000. Other general government, $50,000. Gasoline, $90,000. Physicals, $2,000. For a total of $147,000.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Second.
All right, next big one, police department. Okay, so we're up to the police department. Salaries chief. I'm sure I'm in the right line here. $110,000. Salaries full-time, $516,624. Salaries overtime, $19,523. Salaries overtime court, $11,357. Salaries quarterly staff meeting, $3,928. Salaries seminars and training, $24,883. Salaries part-time officers, $76,604. Salary overtime grant money, $0. Salary secretary, $54,080. Salary secretary part-time, $2. Salaries COLA, $23,902. SRO detail, 0. Uniform, 0. School resource officer, 0. Ammunition, $9,175. Books, $500. Capital equipment, $4,000. Computer, $1. Cruiser maintenance, $25,000. Cruiser replacement, $47,165. Dues, $675. Electric, $10,500. Equipment supplies, $1,525. Equipment maintenance, $1,500. Forms and envelopes, $1,200. Heat, $4,800. Intoximeter supplies, 0. Mileage and meals, $500. Photo, $1,200. Prosecutor, $35,000. Radio maintenance, $4,000. Seminars and training, $2,840. Supplies, $4,000. Surplus equipment, $1. Telephone internet, $6,900. Uniforms, $13,600. For a total of $1,014,986.
Second.
All in favor?
Under your comments, I just want to say that the SRO was refunded or paid by the school, just so there's no saying.
School resource officer.
That was a 0 item because it's on the school budget.
But it's out of the salaries.
Oh, in the salaries.
Yeah, they should. So just to know that it is all set, but the school pays for it. Vote, Chuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, next up is fire department. Salaries, full-time firefighter, $423,644. Salaries overtime, $65,000. Salaries secretary EMT, $62,171. Salaries per diem, $177,840. Salaries call personnel, $55,000. Salaries COLA, $15,880. Ambulance supplies, $6,000. Capital equipment, $1,000. Computer upgrade, $4,000. Comstar fees, $11,500. Dry hydrant, $1,000. Dues, $5,700. Electric, $20,000. Equipment repairs, $6,100. Equipment upgrade, $6,500. Fire prevention, $500. Grant, $2,000. Hazardous material, $500. Heat, $14,000. Hose replacement, $1,000. Mileage and meals, $500. Oxygen, $500. Protective clothing, $10,000. Radio maintenance, $2,000. Radio replacement, $7,000. Rolling equipment, $27,500. SCBA, $5,000. Seminars and training, $5,000. Supplies, $2,200. Telephone internet, $7,000. Uniforms, $5,500. For a total of $951,535.
Move to approve.
Second, all in favor? Aye.
Second.
Emergency management. Salaries, $3,000. COVID-19.
Town inspector.
You skip that inspectors. It's okay. You're great.
All right, salaries full-time, $104,000. Salaries part-time, $26,000. Salaries COLA, $3,120. Books, $2,000. Dues, $200. Environmental inspector, $1. Forms and envelopes, $100. Mileage and meals, $2,000. Seminars and training, $200. Supplies, $200. Telephone, $2,500. Total for our town inspectors, $140,321.
Motion to approve.
emergency management, salaries, $3,000. COVID-19 grant expense, $0. COVID-19 stipend expense, $0. COVID-19 FEMA expense, $0. Field equipment, $500. Grants, $1. Homeland Security drill, $1. RERP allocations, $25,000. Seminars and training, $750. Supplies, $500. Telephone, $700. Total emergency management, $30,452.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Second.
Next up is Highway Department. Salary road agent, $110,000. Salaries full-time, $367,900. Salaries overtime, $66,222. Salaries part-time, $26,000. Salaries COLA, $15,815. Barricades and guardrails, $3,000. Clothing allowance, $2,400. Cold patch, $6,200. Culvert catch basin, $6,000. Dues, $50. Dumpster rental, $4,000. Electricity, $9,000. Equipment rental or lease, $4,000. Equipment repairs, $45,000. Gravel and stone, $10,000. Hardware, $5,000. Heat, $9,000. Hot mix, $210,000. Lumber, $1,000. Matching grant, $1. Mileage and meals, $750. Office equipment, $3,000. Office supplies, $1,000. Oil and grease, $3,000. Pavement marking, $32,000. Plow blades, $5,000. Radio maintenance, $600. Radio replacement, $1. Road rebuilding, $80,000. Safety equipment, $3,000. Salt, $108,000. Sand, $6,000. Seminars and training, $2,500. Signs and barricades, $2,500. Snow plowing, $120,000. Stormwater maintenance, $24,000. Telephone internet, $5,040. Tools, $4,000. Tree removal, $5,000. Total for highway department, $1,305,979.
Motion to approve.
Motion? Second, all in favor?
Second.
Other highways, streets, and bridges. Oh, it's one little line. I missed that little line. Okay. Street lighting is $27,000.
Move to approve.
All in favor?
Second.
Okay,
This is the way to that.
oh, we're like Brian. Other highways, streets, and bridges. Class 6 road maintenance, $3,000. Highway block grant, $175,000. Total on other highways, $178,000. Second, all in favor?
Second.
Okay, next one is sanitation. Bulky goods pickup, $2,000. Hazardous waste collection, $15,000. Hazardous waste removal, $1. Solid waste penalties and surcharges, $9,000. Residential pickup, $433,320. Solid waste disposal, $164,328. Total for sanitation is $623,649.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Abstain.
Second.
Next up is Health Department. Salaries part-time, 11,000. COLA, 240. Books, 25. Dues, 100. Mileage and meals, 600. Mosquito and pest control, 34,000. Seminars and training, 200. Supplies, 100. Water analysis, 12,000. Water cooler rentals, 8,000. Total on health department, 66,265.
Who's the health inspector?
Before we take a vote, Tricia, quick question. I think we might have discussed this in the prior meeting, but in the health department line 4411-10, we have mosquito and pest control for $34,000. And then we have a separate line item under animal control, also for pest control. It's line item 4414 for $20,807.
It was supposed to have been taken out of animal control and put it in health.
I think that's a typo, it should be the total for animal control and total not pest control.
Yeah,
Okay, just wanted to make sure we weren't charging plus.
Yep.
yeah, because that should add up, 18,000, but yeah.
Yeah, it
It looks like a typo.
It's a typo.
Dang. We'll check on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Motion.
Motion to approve.
To approve health department. Second? All in favor?
Second.
Okay. All right, so animal control. Salaries part-time, 18,000. Salaries COLA, 556. Field equipment, 350. Heat, 250. Mileage and meals, 700. Pet food, 100. Shelter license, $1. Supplies, 100. Telephone, 350. Uniforms, 100. And veterinarian, 300. For a total of 20,807.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Second.
Next up is Human Services Department. Salaries part-time, 15,662. Temporary salaries part-time, 0. Salaries COLA, 470. Books, 25. Boxes, 100. Dues, 85. Mileage and meals, 100. Seminars and training, 150. Total for Human Services Department, 16,592.
Move to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Second.
Yes.
Okay. General assistance, electric, 3,500, gasoline, 500, heat, 5,000, medical, 2,500, mortgage, 12,000, rent, 15,000, telephone, 1,000. Total for general assistance, 39,500.
Move the general assistance.
Second. All in favor?
Second.
Yeah. This name just goes like that. You'll hear me follow.
Okay. Social service agencies. American Red Cross, 1,000. CASA, 500. Child and Family Services, 0. Drugs Are Dangerous, 3,000. Haven, 833. New Hampshire SPCA, 1,500. One Sky, 0. Friends Retired Senior Volunteers, 225. Richie McFarland, 0. Rockingham Community Action, 6,600. Rockingham Nutrition Meals, 4,502. Rockingham Nutrition Meals Transportation, 0. Seacoast Mental Health, 0. SOWA, 6,333. Veterinary Center, 4,850. Waypoint, formerly Child and Family Services, 6,000. Total for social service agencies, 35,343.
Motion.
All in favor?
Second.
Right, next one is patriotic purposes for $200.
Motion.
All in favor? Okay, next one is museum. Archival office supplies, $1,800. Archivist consultant, $3,115. Computer and equipment supplies, $750. Computer support, $660. Dues, fees, and programs, $375. Mileage and meals, $34. Seminars and training, $140. Total for the museum is $6,874.
Motion.
All in favor?
Second.
I can say that
All right, next up is heritage. Salaries, $480. Dues, $100. Forms and envelopes, $30. Matching grants, $1. Postage, $100. Publications, $3,000. Right, $300, I'm sorry. $300. Seminars and training, $600. Supplies, $1,000. Town brochure, $500. Transfer to Heritage Fund, $0. Total for the Heritage is $3,111.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Second.
Yes.
Conservation, boat launch attendant, $2,500. Dues, $660. Lake water testing, $2,000. Mileage and meals, $300. Milfoil testing and treatment, $100. Professional services, $600. Public education, $500. Seminars and training, $600. Supplies, $500. Trail maintenance, $3,000. Transfer, $0. Total for conservation is $10,760.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? And then we're up to long-term bonds and notes principal, $134,900. Long-term bonds and notes interest, $86,020. Land and improvements, $0. Buildings, $0.
Because they're different. They're not self.
Okay, so we're just
Long-term bonds and notes principal.
in principle. So the long-term bonds and notes principal, $134,900.
Move to accept.
Second. All in favor?
Second.
Yes.
Good. Long-term bonds and notes interest for $86,020.
Move to accept.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Second.
Yes.
Do we need to do the other two with another zeros? Yeah. Okay. Land and improvements for $0.
Yes.
We do,
Yeah, because it's a change to the budget. Okay, motion.
Okay. Second. All in favor? And buildings for $0.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Second.
Yes. Yes. What's the record? 10 o'clock.
Okay, so the final number on the 2023 budget is $7,981,318.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Second.
Yes.
Can I make comments? I think I should thank the planning committee
This is by far the best time we've ever had this, and it's probably because of all the preliminary work, the extra meetings, and the battles we had behind the scenes, and worked everything out.
And that's okay.
And the second comment I want to notice in the budget that the health inspector line is the only salary that went down in the valley.
Thank you, Richard.
Must be taking more time off.
What did this end up coming, what was the difference from the default to this one? Is there a, do you have a percentage?
We do.
That's all I was thinking.
Where's the default? The default right now is really low. It's at like
Really what?
1.639 is the default budget.
So, what's, I guess what the percentage, is this higher than the default?
Yes, it's $675,764 higher.
So, you know, percentage whatever.
It is a percentage.
Yeah,
8.46.
8.46.
8.4.
Well, that's the total of our budget. So the difference between the two.
Would be 8.4%. That's what Richard's asking. Yeah, this is 8.5 higher than
It
8%.
basically, the difference, what we're proposing is the difference between the development and what we're proposing.
Right, that's the issue that we have to solve.
There's no stuff that brings up with the schools in terms of contracts, so that's.
Right, just a comment on that, we're far below inflation rate. I mean, considering some of the increases we've had, like sand and salt and different things that are a little more than double in some cases.
And being for the staff for the first time in a number of years, that has an impact as well, police and fire in particular. And having full staff, we haven't had full staff in a few years, actually.
It should reduce it, right? It should be lower than 8.5. You know, the default is more than it was last year, right? I mean,
Right, it's up by 1.6 and we're up by 8 point something.
So to your question, the increase was 0%, because last year's 2022 budget was 7.3 million, the default budget is 7.3 million and change. So if you're looking at it percentage-wise, as growth from last year, it'd be 0%.
In what?
It'd be 0% for the 2022 budget, if you went to default.
from the draw.
Yeah, there is the difference in the increase that we're expending. And then what the board will support us anyway. We're asking why.
Default, this is last year. Right.
All right. How about on revenue? Are there any questions on the revenue?
The default.
All right, so we're ready to close?
We're gonna, there's an inconsistency on the current total in her default budget versus what we looked at in her default budget.
Okay, we'll
So,
voting on that during the.
but I just want to bring this up,
Okay.
because that's important with percentages and what we're, so in her default budget, she has a total budget of last year of $7,185,849. And in our budget spreadsheet, her budget for 2022 is $7,340,369.
I think this may be the one line, because then we need to check on this.
Right, but our operating budget is higher than her default budget last year, which doesn't make sense. So we'll check, but I just want to make sure we check on that, because that percentage could be a lot closer. And
But we look at that,
we can make sure we get it this week, we get the information this week, so we can talk
we
about it.
should have this week, so we do announce it next week, when we have the water levels, you come out with a final number, it's going to go forward to developers, so we really have that done within the week.
Yep, right, yep. So we have the current number and then next week we'll confirm the proposed budget and the default budget numbers. All right, so thank you all for coming out. Remember that next Saturday, January 14th, 9 a.m., will be the hearing for the warrant articles and to finalize revenue recommendations. Budget committee needs to remain in place. We'll continue with our regular meeting. So now closing the hearing at 10:07.
Is that on the minutes, September? The warrant articles? No, the warrant articles, we'll discuss them Monday night, and then they'll be here next Saturday. But they will be on the board.
Yeah, because the last day is Tuesday to put one up.
I know it depends.
Next Saturday is the one on the warrant articles.
And you actually, for the public, reviewing $8 million worth of expenditures in an hour. Yeah. And you think the public will understand their own wisdom in an hour. I understand what you have going on, but none of those are outside. This is a televised hearing, so we're probably like to see your $8 million and you did that in an hour. How's that possible?
Because there was nobody here.
Yeah, I mean, if there's nobody to ask a question.
Is being, you're doing this for the public, that's why I'm doing it.
But with that big public, it's here, it's a public meeting, it's here. If they have a question on what looking at, they should be here.
Well, when you talk about it, you tell them why they should vote for this budget. And the information is going to be recorded, so people who are interested in why we're spending this money can have the explanation today at this hearing. So why would you want to take it if you're not actually doing it, so the public will be informed as to why you want them to vote for this budget? You haven't told anybody why they should vote for this kind of increase
so forth. So there will be.
But that's what, why are you bothering to get someone in to report it, to show it again, so the public will be informed? You didn't take any time to actually inform the budget. All you did was redo, you guys did work ahead of time, but nobody's explained any of that now to the public, because you went through $8 million in I'm just saying that it's not that, you guys have increased the budget, you want people to vote for it. I think we're making it an opportunity to explain to people who watch this at home, why do you think this is an increase in budget? Because you went from $8 million to that's just, I don't think you did what you were supposed to do. It's just cheating. And it makes no sense for you to tell it.
I get Dan knows.
It's telling you, you do it.
Oh, yeah.
$8 million an hour is not where you tell the public the work you've done to get to this number. So anybody who wants to watch it can see that and understand the work and the processes you went through to recommend the $8 million budget. You can't do that. You just can't. So I think you wasted an opportunity to try and explain to the public what the regular budget committee has come to this number and why it's a reasonable number that people should vote for. No. It's great to go into the homework, but I think that you have a responsibility to the public that you do not take advantage of today. I think anyway. Something. And what paper is next week's public hearing that posted?
It was in the email.
Is it good? Yeah. Thank you.
Everything's good.
Yes.
Hooray. This wasn't to do our votes, it wasn't to. It was to do our voting, it wasn't to.
I made it practice, I did not go back to the building for 5 years.
We are still.
That's all I'm going to observe. I was an elected official there for 22 years, and I got done. I didn't go back. I don't think I read a newspaper for 6 months.
Are we still recording?
Are we still recording?
Yes.
And what are we?
You said your meeting was going on, so I didn't turn off the recording. No, well, something about it there.
Yeah, the public hearing is adjourned.
Okay. Well, the public hearing, but the meeting is still going on.
Correct. Yes,
Just the budget committee then.
just for the budget. Regular.
Are we recording the budget?
That's not my fault.
Well, I think you should keep rolling in the interest of transparency, so that people are informed.
Yeah.
You're
So you can finish ours?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on that.
Okay. So let's finish up our meeting. So all of our votes, we just have to verify the votes? Is that what we're doing?
Normally, the meeting afterwards, if there was any particular problems or if we hadn't taken a vote because some numbers had changed, et cetera, then we would have to be discussing it and taking the official vote for it. But there wasn't any other.
There wasn't. The only change we had was on the recreation, and it wasn't a change bottom line, it was just moving the line item.
Right.
And everybody was good. There was a question about abstaining on a couple of
Oh,
votes.
yes,
that cleared up, right?
Supervisors, the checklist votes, do we revisit that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was under election, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're all set with that. Because we voted, hold on, let me double check.
Maybe I'm abstaining.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
And I did motion.
So I have Rick doing the motion and Stacy seconding. And we went around the second time. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Do we need to vote on the final number, or we did during the?
No, we did do that during the meeting.
Yeah.
Can I double check for cemeteries? Shaw, Claudine, and John are abstaining from that?
Yeah.
Good, all right, I got it.
She's present.
Was it clear during the hearing that the reason for the abstentions was because you guys are on other committees?
On those committees, yeah.
Yeah.
May not have been clear, but it is now. So Madam Chair,
I think that is it. I think we're done. Record time, right?
Approving minutes, maybe?
Approving the minutes from the last meeting, that's a good idea. So those were emailed out. Motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
so moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah, are they being posted for us?
Yes, they've been sent, so they should be up, hopefully.
Great.
Yeah, there was confusion. They were getting sent to Caitlin, not to Tammy.
So the only,
That's the other one.
so next week, we do have to certify the revenues, which again, just, we have an updated one, out online, we can make copies of it.
It's within the budget. It's in one of the tabs.
As we know, it's an estimated amount of money. I mean, it's based on Paul's past history, and we can't tell who's gonna have a timber cut or land use change and all that, so a lot of times just leave it at zero, and this year, we haven't had any yet, it's been put in. Although, based on year to date, we exceeded in revenue by what, $500,000 from the budget we had for 2022, which is a good thing. But who knows what 222, car registrations is the big one. We thought last year car registrations would start to ease up a little bit due to the economy, et cetera. And people continue to buy their cars and re-register and all that, so.
And unemployment numbers were good.
Yeah, and so she has estimated in there for 2.8 million for 2023. Anyway, just take a look at that, and if there's any questions on it, normally it's estimated. Cindy used to be very, very conservative, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, so. Anyway, that, we've got to vote to finalize that next week.
And just because there are several subcategories in the budget that are coming out over last year's budget. And those subtotals need to get rearranged or something so that they're not negative, I believe is the RSA on that one. So, legal expense is $28,309 over budget.
You're talking the actual numbers on the regular budget.
Yeah. So legal's over, emergency management is over by 19,150. Other highways, streets and bridges is over by 4234.
Don't think the department has a selectman do that.
It's an accounting process. They gotta,
That's why I'm discussing this with our liaison
yeah.
present. Parks and Rec is over, library is over. Why do you get money put back in? Yes. Transfer funds, expense transfers.
You see they made the correction in the deductible?
Yeah, she did correct that, yeah, and so there are still some that need to be done.
It's just a matter of, between changing the three different people.
Right.
It gets paid and gets put into the wrong line item. It's got to be
Right.
from an accounting standpoint. The money is there, the budget, the total budget isn't over budget, so they just gotta account
Yeah.
for that, where they got the money from.
I don't understand, who's library? John's library.
Library? Yeah, library.
Oh, John's the trustee.
So the library line item, the library actually is over budget as of total as a library in the budget.
Yeah,
Actual?
Overspent.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So, I can't hang my hat on this, but I think that are taking care of themselves. Don't out of the wall.
It's that transfer account.
Right, that's right, yeah.
But the transfer account, supposedly, we've transferred double what we were supposed to.
Yeah.
So that's $90,000 that was not approved in the budget.
Yeah, the budget was 90,875 for the transfer account this past year. And actual, and it may be a bookkeeping issue,
Yeah.
actual is 186,000.
I'm sure they got, they didn't spend $100,000. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
There may not be adjustments made within the books, but I'm positive that there's an underlying that is not.
Well, somebody's gonna need to discuss this with Paula, because
Yeah, I'll make a note of
for the
that.
department, they're well over budget.
Who is the liaison?
Yeah.
Maybe we could tell her that we're going to reach out to Paul.
I think since we-
It looks like a lot of them are, I think there has to be some sort of an error here.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because it's like half town is overrun.
Yeah, I mean, unless they had something catastrophic happen that cost $100,000, like all their budgets, it didn't
If you told me it was
happen.
$9,000, I'd be worried.
Yeah,
They didn't spend, not going to spend like $9,000.
Yeah.
So it's some sort of a bookkeeping, well, I mean.
somebody put an extra $300 or something.
You know.
And it may very well have to do.
But that is, it's an actual trend. If you look back at 2021 and 2020, the actual versus the budget.
Yeah, the actual 21 is saying that it's
Over
$200 October.
No.
Well, 150.
Something, yeah. So,
240,000 for, yeah.
I thought,
Yeah, there's something weird.
There's some machinations in there, so I don't understand the accounting for that.
so we needed to understand where that's coming from. I thought there's like a weird thing that happens with the library. The transfer money,
Well, I believe they turned back $27,000 last year, so they can't be over budget instead of being.
Right, it's just according to this, it's not matching up. So I'll just email Paula and see if she knows.
there's a couple of things we'll need to ask Paula about, so just to make sure we verify.
Try to, warrant articles, a lot of them are in, so we'll try to get those emailed out to you guys before Saturday, so we're not looking at them Saturday, although generally Saturday, the procedure is to, people present the petition warrant articles, the town presents their warrant articles, and we do the same thing, close the hearing, and then meet afterwards, and that's generally when the vote is taken, because we haven't really had a whole lot of time to have the information to, or have a meeting, so.
Chuck, have there been many citizen petitions articles?
I can't hear you.
Have there been many citizens petition articles?
Very few, there's 2 or 3 there. I think. Very
Okay,
few.
and the rest of capital more like
Right, the fire and maintenance trucks and that.
capital.
Planning board's got a couple, I guess.
And the planning board ones, we don't vote
We
on.
don't, no. Just the money articles, same thing, we have to make the vote whether it's, supported or not, or whether the group supports it.
Did we approve the minutes, right?
We did.
We did, okay. So we did that, so we're good. So next Saturday, 9 AM, same place.
Well, we can adjourn.
All right, all in favor?
Second that.